there is a script running in your head. It is a virus. It was written by Disney, reinforced by Hollywood, and sold to you by a society that profits from your weakness. That script tells you that there is one perfect soulmate, the one who will complete you, fix your trauma, and grant you a happiness that requires no work, that she will understand your silence and never leave. It tells you that love is a destiny, not a decision. This is the strategy of a child. It leaves you frantic, possessive, and weak, a tamed dog waiting for a master to throw you scraps of affection. The wolf operates on a different law. He knows that the one does not exist. Only the work exists. The work on yourself. The work of building something real, brick by brick, with a partner who is an ally, not a savior. Chasing a ghost leaves you empty. Building an empire with a fellow architect leaves you powerful. Today, we burn the fairy tales so you can build a reality that lasts. We are exposing relationships through 3 Machiavellian laws of pragmatic partnership. This is how you trade desperate love for durable power, moving from the fantasy of rescue to the reality of empire. If you are ready to stop chasing ghosts, type realism in the comments. Let's dive in. Law 1. The scarcity trap. This is the psychological prison that keeps you chained to mediocrity. Most men do not love, they hoard. You cling to a woman, not because she is a high-value partner who aligns with your mission, but because you are terrified she is the last cup of water in the desert. This is the scarcity mindset. It is a biological trick. Your brain is wired to think that if you lose this connection, you will die alone in the cold. The Machiavellian principle is cold and clear. Need is the enemy of power. A prince who needs an alliance is at the mercy of his ally. A man who believes there is only one woman for him is already defeated. Here's the execution. This trap manifests in every thought that starts with, "But I'll never find someone like them again." It's the anxiety that freezes you in a dying relationship. It's the desperation that makes you tolerate disrespect. You are operating from a mindset of lack, and that lack broadcasts weakness. It makes you a negotiator with no leverage. You lower your standards because the tame dog would rather eat scraps than hunt. I have an email draft saved on my old laptop. It was to my ex, written at 2 a.m., begging for another chance. Why? Because for 2 years, I was convinced her specific blend of intelligence and cruelty was a rare masterpiece. I was stuck in the scarcity trap. I thought her sharp mind was unique. It wasn't. I just hadn't met enough people. That draft is my monument to a painful truth. Believing in the one is just an excuse to be afraid of the abundance of options life actually offers. The wolf does not see one path through the forest. He surveys the entire territory. Your move is to reprogram the scarcity mindset. Every time you feel that anxious clutch in your chest, you counter it with a cold fact. There are over 3 billion people of your preferred gender on this planet. Your partner is not a rare specimen. They are a choice, and you must be willing to walk away from a bad choice to ever make a good one. When you believe in the one, you give that person absolute power over your reality. If they leave, your world ends. This is not love. This is leverage, and you have given it all away. You must internalize this cold truth. No human being is indispensable. A partner is a passenger on your ship, not the anchor. If they jump overboard, the ship must sail on. Law 2. The Pragmatic Partnership. This is the foundation of everything that lasts. Romance is a modern invention. For thousands of years, relationships were alliances. Kings married to secure borders. Farmers married to secure harvests. It was cold, yes, but it was stable. Today, we date for feelings, and feelings are volatile. They change with the weather. We have been taught that love is a magical feeling that conquers all. Machiavelli would laugh at that. He knew that states are not built on passion, but on mutual interest and strategic alliance. A marriage, a business, a kingdom, they all stand or fall on the same principle. This is not about being cold-hearted. It's about being clear-eyed. The Stoic views a relationship as a pragmatic alliance, and a pragmatic partnership asks the real questions. Do our life plans align? Do we handle stress in compatible ways? Do we build each other's empires or drain each other's resources? Love is the celebration you have after you've built the fortress together. It is not the foundation. You are not looking for a muse to inspire you. You are looking for a general to guard your back. Ask yourself, does she add on my empire, or does she drain it? Is she a force multiplier or a resource sink? The execution requires a shift from asking, how do they make me feel, to, does this woman increase my capacity to conquer the world? Feelings are weather. They change. A relationship based on butterflies will die when the butterflies die. A relationship based on shared mission, mutual competence, and strategic alignment will survive the winter. Think of the most powerful couples you know, the ones who last. You will not find mindless romantics. You will find a CEO and a CFO, a general and a strategist, a wolf and a wolf. They are a partnership, not a rescue mission. Stop looking for a lover. Start vetting for an ally. Law 3. The value exchange. This is the cold math that underlies every human interaction. The tamed dog offers love and asks for love in return, as if it's a currency of equal value to everyone. It is not. The wolf understands that in any lasting alliance, there must be a tangible, ongoing exchange of value. What do you bring to the table that is objective, not emotional? Men are loved for what they provide? Do not be bitter about this. Use it. In the digital jungle, value is the only currency. If you bring nothing to the table but your need to be loved, you are a parasite. Robert Greene writes, always say less than necessary. But in a partnership, you must also always offer more than you take. Your value must be evident. This is not about money. It can be stability in chaos, clarity in confusion, social connections, strategic insight, unwavering loyalty in battle. It must be something the other person genuinely needs and respects. This is where I failed. I once sat down after a breakup and did a brutal audit. I listed what I brought. I'm a good listener, I'm loyal, I have a sense of humor. Then I asked, so what? Those are nice to haves, not need to haves. They weren't anchored in tangible value. I was bringing a picnic to a business meeting. That was the moment I realized why I felt powerless. I wasn't building a compelling case for why I should be a partner. I was just hoping to be chosen. The Machiavellian questions are these. What assets do I bring? Am I emotionally stable? Am I financially sovereign? Am I physically formidable? Your move is to become a man of undeniable value. Cultivate skills, build resources, fortify your mind. Become the kind of asset that a strategic partner would be foolish to lose. When you walk into a room, your value should be your shadow, long, unmistakable, and preceding you. If you are not an empire, you cannot invite a queen. You can only invite a refugee, and refugees will drain you dry. Adopting these 3 laws demands a sacrifice. It requires you to kill a sacred cow, the need for external completion. The fairy tale sells you on the idea that you are a half circle searching for your missing piece. This is weakness codified as romance. It makes your happiness, your worth, and your stability dependent on another person's presence. That is not love. That is hostage taking. You must build a life so rich, so disciplined, and so purpose-driven that a woman is a complement to your existence, not the condition for it. The wolf must be a complete circle unto himself, a sovereign state. This feels lonely at first. It feels cold. That feeling is the death rattle of the tame dog inside you, the part that wanted to be saved, completed, and validated by another. Let it die. When you no longer need a relationship to feel valid, you become dangerous. You become discerning. You stop tolerating disrespect because you are no longer afraid of walking away. The power in any negotiation belongs to the one who is most willing to leave the table. You build your own empire first. Then, and only then, can you invite someone to share it without fear. You don't need a partner. You choose one. And that choice, made from strength rather than need, is the only foundation for a partnership that is truly powerful. This is the natural progression. Video 2 armed you to see the truth in others. This video forces you to see the truth in yourself and your most cherished illusions. The observer game now turns inward. The fairy tale burns today. The Disney script is deleted. We replace it with the Law of the Alliance. From this moment on, you do not search for the one. You build the one, and that one is you. Here is your task. It is simple, but it will expose you. Take a piece of paper. Write down 3 assets you bring to a relationship that are not emotions. Do not write, "I am kind" or "I love hard." Write down tangible value. Are you a protector? Are you a provider of stability? Are you a source of wisdom? If the page is blank, get back to work. The wolf does not beg for a place at the table. The wolf builds the table. If this clear architectural view of love resonates with you, if you are tired of the emotional roller coaster and ready to build something that stands, subscribe. The next video tackles the internal enemy that holds more men back than any rival, the nice guy syndrome. We kill the people pleaser so the sovereign man can be born. Don't miss it.